interested in Elite Dangerous, this will be a pretty good video for you to get to some of what the most exciting part of this is. Well, you may not be able to see it on my camera, but I am using the HOTAS 4 system with the PlayStation, which, if I can get it into shot with the camera, is a joystick complete with controls for thruster. I absolutely love this setup. It is one of the most comfortable and most realistic feeling controls you can get. I mean, it was almost night and day. I went from using a controller to using these. Amazing quality, highly recommend if you're into the whole flight sims and trying out something like this. Definitely want to try this out. So I went ahead and emptied out my cargo bay and picked up a load of bio waste. So I'm literally hauling crap on this point. And I'm supposed to be taking a trip all the way back to Chi Hercules, or Chai Hercules, however you want to say it. But I go over here. That's my inventory. I am hauling 248 tons of consumer technologies, which I don't know what that is. Whatever it is, they want it. And I'm hauling 392 tons of bio-waste. This colony that I'm jumping to needs bio-waste, so I can get a pretty decent price out of it. I bought it for, like, on average, 40 to 50 units each. So hopefully going to turn a profit on that when I go to this new place. It's a agricultural colony. Let's see, I'm at the helm. Almost went up a rank. So I'm just going to go ahead and launch. Now, if you're getting into Elite Dangerous, one of the major things you may notice is I started playing it, and my ship, well, what the heck was that? Someone smacked into the station, apparently. Some people may say, hey, my ship doesn't handle like that, or hey, my ship's not like that. Well, I've been playing this for a while, and I finally got me a type-9, which the type-9 is, as far as I can tell, is the biggest ship you can get for hauling freight. It's essentially, it's a Walmart or maybe a Lowe's with wings. It's the best way I can think of to describe it. But it's a really big, beefy ship. And there we go, I'm no longer mast locked.
Frameshift drive charging.
Luckily, my ship has a big enough frameshift drive that I can make this jump in one shot with a full load. But I can improve my cargo. But that decreases my range.
4, 3, 2.
I don't have a whole lot of money, so I can't really get a bigger drive. For the best quality jump drive for this ship, costs around 13, almost 14 million credits. I am not ready for that. Roll away from the sun. Jump over here. Lock destination. There we go. But I will say, with the HOTAS system, it makes the maneuvering so smooth and elegant. I love it. And the throttle, I can adjust my throttle however I like. You can see down in the bottom corner by my little radar, I can adjust my slide so I can get that just ever so perfect. But I love it. I picked my rig up at Best Buy. It was about $65 before tax. It was around $74, $75 after. So it's a little pricey for a controller, but it makes such a big difference for control. I love it. I've been playing Elite Dangerous for well over a year. And the second I hooked up my HOTAS and started using it, it was like night and day. Love it. But I'm just basically going to Gibraltar Reserve, as you can see down there. Basically what I do is I try to just throttle towards it, and then right before it gets to 6 or 7 seconds on it, I start to throttle back. So that way I don't overshoot. For all those gamers out there, some of you may get a little upset by this, but I actually do have a girlfriend who plays this, and she loves it. Oh, interdiction. Oh, hello. That's the problem with flying a floating box of goodies, is everyone wants what you got. Those consumer goods apparently are very valuable. There we go. I don't mean to brag, but I've only ever been interdicted like twice against my will. There have been some cases back when I was flying a combat ship. I was flying what was called a Chieftain. I miss it. The Chieftain was one of my favorite ships. I sold it to finish paying off this. But with some light beam weaponry to take out their shields, and then just auto cannons for days. As soon as I drop their shields, you just watch their whole percentage just chew away. Which, if you look at the picture down at the bottom of the screen, there's a little hologram of my ship that's kind of moving. That percentage bar is my hull points. That's how much of a beating my ship can take. My old Chieftain. I miss her. Him. I asked my girlfriend, what should I name my Chieftain? And she's like, what about Auroros? Auroros? What kind of a name is that? She's like, well, an Aurora Borealis? Ah, I see what you're doing. But, no, I was like, this is a big, mean, grr kind of ship. So I was like, well, what should we name it? I was like, it reminds me of an old, beefy Russian ship. Something big and mean. She's like, well, what's a Russian name? Ivan. Boris. That's what we'll call it. Boris!
Preparing for arrival on landing pad 17.
Some of the people from Elite Dangerous are going to get mad at this right here. Like, they hate it when people use the automated docking system. But this thing is huge. You saw me on the way out. There's a mail slot. And I don't clear it very well. I can get my way out, but getting in is the trick, because it's got the long, like, tunnel you have to fly through. And while I'm here, I can check on stuff like this. Go check on that, make sure I don't have anything. I did accept this as a community contract. I may be making a flight down there. It's going to take me a long time because my jump range is very small with the type-9. So I'm probably going to not do a video of me traveling all the way there. It's going to take me like 60, 70 jumps to get there. So that's going to be for another day. I have a maximum jump range unloaded of 9.52. And it's something like 200 light years away. So that's... God, that's almost like 30 jumps. My math isn't that great right now. I just got done being outside all day, so a little hot. But I am taking, if anyone wants to drop a name down in the comment section below the video, I will look at those and see if anyone comes up with any really good names for my ship. I have no clue what I'm going to call it. It's strictly a hauling vessel. A Type 9 in combat is not good because it can't turn. You didn't see my hands because they cut off right about here, and my hands are like that much further down. But as soon as I came out of my frame shift, first thing I did is pulled back as hard on the stick and rolled, so that way I didn't smack into the sun. I hate that. Not a lot of ships can survive bouncing off the sun. Does not end well. Over here, the mission board. Cash in this. This is a... I've been running a bunch of these missions. You're supposed to go to one place, fill up your inventory with a bunch of stuff. You're supposed to transfer like 3,000 or 4,000 tons of cargo. I can transfer about 700 to 800 tons of cargo, so I could do quite a few in one jump. Come on. Oh, you're ruining my broadcast. Oh, I don't know if anyone can hear me or if this broadcast is still going. My sister is borrowing one of my controllers so that way she can play with my niece. And she took my controller in the other room and just turned it on. So now I'm looking at my login screen. I don't know if anyone can see, but I think I hear someone running back. I'm taking back their controller. She's wanted to do something about that. Sorry about that. There's also a crying 4-year-old in the other room because she came flying in here to find out why I'm hollering into the other room for them to turn off the controller. Complete. Yes, I will take that. 2.4 mil, yeah. And I can do that mission in about 20 minutes if I wanted to. I was taking my time on it. Alright. So now I get to... Why is my ship vibrating? I don't know if anyone can see, but my ship is vibrating and I'm a tad bit concerned for that. But okay, I'll just ignore it, pretend it's not happening. My ship. I am broadcasting. I am live with one viewer. It's my sister. She's asking who I'm talking to. Say hi to YouTube, my sister. They can hear you. She's pretending she's not there. It's supposed to be the first time people get to see my type-9. It's not too fancy. Monies. Alright. Let's see what I got. Oh yeah, this is that reserve place, Gibraltar Reserve. They don't have anything for a ship this big. Yay! Waste of a trip into the hangar. Optional internals. Because I need something. I have no shield generator on this ship. I cut that out so I get a little bit more space, more weight reduction. And if I go over here to shield generators, they have size 2s. I need a size 4, 5, roughly, for this ship, because anything below that can't handle it. So I need that, and as you can see, I got a lot of space to work with. Where is my... Is it stored? Nope, I sold it. Oh yeah, I sold it to pay for fuel. So my one viewer, how's the audio? How's it look? Good? Bad? Go ahead and comment, please. That'd be great. It's my first time really doing something like this, so... But... This wants me to go to... Dantec Enterprise. In the... Socho system, or however you say that. Alright, navigation, galaxy map. A keyboard would be nice. I'm lazy about that though. I think that's it. Such a hole. Wow. Whew. That's a long way away. Oh my god. No. But I will bookmark it so I don't have to search that hard. It'll be right there. There. We're not going there. You're not going there. I'll come back to it. I'll take up some local jobs, something simple, so I can get more money, so I can get me a bigger jump drive. Oh, what do you have for my Type-9? And if you're wondering, I have no shields, I have no weapons, no utilities, I just have cargo space, and that's it. So yes, it is a very large Radio Shack, armor plated with aluminum foil, so fear me. Oh, Ovid, I was just there. 399,000 credits for 72 units of tea. Sure. Do you have anything else that's going there? Let's see. Nope. These are combat missions. You can tell by the ships or the little... These are meant for like taking out pirate lords. They give you a decent amount of rewards, as well as if you do enough of them, as far as I can tell, you get a discount on prices for that system. But I, I don't have Boris. I miss him. But it's a running joke between me and my friends. I had a ship called Boris, and they're like, well, it's not just Boris, it's Boris, Russian love machine. It never really stuck. I could do this. You may see some of the missions, like this one here, that have the little, like, Horizon. That's for the Horizon DLC. The game itself is, I want to say, $40, $40, right in that range in the US. But if you go and you purchase it overseas, I have no clue what the difference is there. But it's about $40 in the PlayStation Marketplace. Sometimes it goes on sale if you have Plus. But after you get that, you can play it, no problem. But if you want to play in Wings or invite people to your crew and have access to the SRVs and rovers and actually land on planets, you got to have the Horizon DLC, which is $30 roughly. Again, that goes on sale sometimes. I managed to pick up both of mine when they were both on sale for fairly cheap. Let's see. I'm doing a delivery to... Oh, or no, I'm doing a delivery to Syria. Where am I going in Syria? Courier job. I'm going to Burbank Camp. And Abe works in Ovid. Where's this going? Burbank Camp. That's one of the plus sides about flying a big enough ship, is if your ship is big enough, you can take a bunch of these missions that are going to the same place. And then when you get there, you can just unload all the different drops. And I'm not going to do one of those big deliveries. That'll take a couple trips. Alright, so the first place I'm going to is going to be Ovid, Abe Works, because I can't jump to Surrey from here. Jordan Green, hello! Welcome to the stream. You're the first commenter on any of my videos I've ever done, which this is only like my second one I've ever made. Fill my cargo.
Hold at maximum capacity.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'm gonna wait until the video gets out for a while, and before I release my next one, I'm gonna try to release these at least once a week. I'm gonna release one of these. Oh, very good question. I have been playing Elite Dangerous for a little over a year. I mainly started off just doing simple little dated runs and data drop missions, something to cut my teeth on, and then I started getting into bounty hunting. And it was about when they released the Chieftain, which was a few months back. I got that and really got into the bounty hunting. But I'm trying to cut back, try to do this as something just relaxed, casual, space trucking. So here I am in a type-9, which I had to sell my Chieftain to get single tier. So Jordan Green, are you thinking about getting Elite Dangerous? Or is that one of those things that you're still up in the air about, watching us to find out?
Landing coupler retracted. Observe speed restrictions when passing through the airlock.
Landing gear retracted.
Oh, who's going to stop me if I don't obey the speed limits? not a lot of ships in Elite Dangerous that are bigger than me. But I have ran into them. It did not end well. Especially on my way out the mail slot, which is what that opening to the station is referred to. I had a couple times where it's like on my way out, it's like, aha, nice and straightforward. And about that second, a big luxury cruise liner, like an Orca or a Dolphin, pulls up. And it's like, oh, great. I'm not going to fit with you coming in like that. And of course, it's an AI, so he's not going to get out of the way. So we kind of wedge ourselves into the mail slot. I get fined for it because I'm a player.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's all fun and games, and then you run into someone in the mail slot. Well, it is a game, so.
4, 3, 2, 1.
That is actually a really hard thing to get into, the exploration. I mean, it can be rewarding, but I really didn't dive into it too deeply. Like, I looked into exploration. I had a ship all decked out for exploration. I had me an Asp Explorer. It had like the best jump drive you could get. It had really nice sensors and scanning rigs and everything. It was a great ship. I loved my Asp Explorer. It could jump 40 plus light years in any direction. It didn't care. Put a fuel scoop on it, you're set. Well, there's nothing wrong with going back into passenger missions. That's where all the money is, apparently. I just don't want to have to deal with people. I don't want someone riding in the back complaining, oh, you're going too fast. Don't run into that. 800 tons of bio waste doesn't complain when you bounce off a python. Which, that may happen in this video. Of course, I haven't seen too many ships. Funny you should mention that. Earlier, last night I was playing. I did a little bit of Elite. Actually, a lot of Elite. I played it for almost 12 hours yesterday. Jeez. Now you got me feeling bad about that. But I was playing and I was running some courier missions for Federation. And they gave me a permit to Sol. So apparently I earned a permit for Sol by just running Federation courier missions. When I get pulled into auto dock on this Abe Works, I'll switch over and I'll show you. I haven't really been doing a whole lot of combat. You may hear my sister and my niece in the other room. So, Mr. Green, as I will call you from now on. What do you think of the audio? I haven't really gotten any response back from anyone. Sound okay? Too loud? Too quiet? That was kind of loud.
Lakon, Alpha Delta Echo. This port operates under federal jurisdiction. You must submit a request before landing. Approved for access. Land on pad 02. Acknowledged, Commander. Clear for assisted docking.
And here's my statistics. My shields. Oh God, yeah. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. But there you go. Combat. Alright, I'll try to adjust that here in a sec, but as you can see, my bounties claimed is not that high. but I haven't really done a lot of combat. A couple crimes and thieves. Let's just skip over the black market. That was a. Back when I was running passengers, I may or may not have sold like 60 people into slavery by accident. A misclick, I didn't mean it. But I did get like 480,000 credits for it. The exploration, I've visited a lot of unexplored systems. Haven't really made a lot. See, there's my passengers. Oh, I see. Gotta make room for him.
Docking confirmed. Power down your engines. Good to have you, Commander.
It's always a habit. I always jump right over there and immediately buy fuel. Hell, even when I was running my ship with a fuel scoop, I still bought fuel. It was only like 10 credits, but I still bought fuel just because I just couldn't stand seeing that little yellow bar saying that I needed fuel. But I don't think you were here for when I mentioned it. Oh, atmospheric landing? Yeah, I'm kind of interested in that as well. I mean, there is planetary landing, but I'm not a big fan of it. It's kind of tricky, especially when you're flying something that handles like a Walmart with wings. Which, I may say that a couple times. But this ship does handle like a Walmart with wings. What kind of a turn radius does it have? Turn radius? No. You lean in a direction and hope it goes that way. Let's see. Nothing going where I'm going. Come on. I just came from there. Serve ya. Don't judge, I forgot where I was going. I am kind of excited for the atmospheric landings. I just got the permit for Seoul, so I'm really excited because it's like my girlfriend, she's still fairly new to the whole like sci-fi space. Yeah, you don't really need a PC to play this with the HOTAS, because I actually went to Best Buy and picked up a HOTAS system for fairly cheap. And at the beginning of the video, I've already done a review of it, is night and day. You go from handling it with the controller, everything's there, it kind of feels clunky, but it feels like they tried to make it work. With the HOTAS system, it's seamless. It just pulls you in. And I can't remember if it's supported on console, but they said that you can play this game. And don't quote me on this, but I heard somewhere that you can play this game in full VR. And if you do, you can simply buy like tracking. You'll be able to look around your ship's cockpit, and it becomes so realistic, because these HOTAS systems is, if you look down at the controls, it's like night and day. Just got a notification. The internet connection quality is currently not sufficient for broadcast gameplay. We're doing it live! Not giving up. Okay, so now I need to set in coordinates to my next drop. I don't think I can get there. I don't have that good of a jump range, so... Can I multi-jump to you, please? No! Oh, so everyone's just witnessed me. Everyone just witnessed me buy a bunch of jobs that I can't get to because, well... It's over here. It is 14 light years away. My ship can't go 14 light years. It can go 9. If I make room. If I shed if I shed more weight, I might make it. Start cutting chunks off the ship. I refuse to give up on these jobs. I will get there. Jesus. Oh, yay! It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Let's see if I store this. No, it's not working. Okay, so I won't work. Oh. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I was delivering water that at one place. Lovely. And you know what I just realized? I didn't unload my bio waste at that agricultural place. Whoops. Crap, I need to go over here. So it looks like I am going to have to abandon these. Why? Because I can't make it there. Oh, but that's and now I gotta find because I still have that cargo. I'm gonna go over here. Stolen water. Discard it all. I'll go over here. Contacts. Oh, that's in that system. Oh, while I'm here, I might as well grab more bio waste. So you say on PC you can do the VR piloting. That is really cool. I'd love to try something like that because this is very immersive using the HOTAS system, but with a VR, my headset and everything. That's all I would do. It wouldn't be a weekly thing, it'd be like a daily thing, with the exception of like the 4 days I work. Oh, yay, I'm back to hauling crap. Oh. Of course, I did have the thought of, what if I just buy a different ship that has a better jump range, and then make a beeline to that, like, community goal, and then have them ship my type-9 to me. I had that for a thought.
Detach confirmed. Regulate speed until outside the exclusion zone.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, girl, easy. Overshot. She's got a lot of junk in her trunk. Bear with me. No, 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 no. Easy, easy. No, 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 no. Ah. Whew. Really glad I wore my brown pants today. Oh, I'm thirsty. I didn't think this far ahead. Oh wow, we're up to 42 minutes on the video already. I did not realize that. Oh hey, oh, better start that.
Drive charging.
So if anyone's interested in, I don't know, help me come up with a name for my Type 9, I'm more than happy to take suggestions.
4, 3, 2,
Drop a comment in the video below. And if anyone else has any suggestions of something I should try, give a shot, go ahead and drop that in the comments as well. I'll look at them later and see if anyone's got anything good. And that is a star. Let's not run into that. Whoa. Come on. There we go. Well. Oh, no, no. If anyone noticed in the top corner, oh, come on, call, baby. As you can see there, Andreas Madison. I've come a long way for what you've got in your hole. Don't try to run. But if you guys remember, if I go over here, I'm hauling bio-waste. This guy's literally coming after my crap. Slight misclick there, don't worry about that. But Jordan Green, I'm flying a Type 9, and it feels like flying a Walmart with wings, as I've said before. It's a very, very big ship, and it does not handle. Unless the Walmart with wings is a name that you come up with. I don't think it'll fit. But I do have nameplates. So the next video, I may do a name reveal if someone's put out a good name. And anyone who's really done Elite Dangerous can sympathize and understand that it's a very, like, when you don't have someone threatening to steal all your cargo, it's a very relaxing game, just traveling from point A to point B. I've gone between these same two ports like 7 or 8 times today. I'm going to try to get out there and go somewhere else. I don't have a combat ship, but I may buy just a quick little simple one to try that out for a while. God knows I don't have enough for my chieftain. I miss that. Single tier for Boris. Had a Cobra. Start off with a Sidewinder. I had a Sidewinder. I upgraded to an Eagle, then to a Cobra. I used the Cobra for the longest time ever. I upgraded from a Cobra to a Keelback. I used a Keelback for a while. I loved that. Carried around a crew with a fighter on me. That came in handy because my Keelback was not outfitted for combat. Flying Brick. It handles like a brick, yes. Flying Brick, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. The Brick.
Landing connected. Proceed to landing pad 17. Preparing for precision approach.
Flying
Ether
Brick.
docking
I like
computer has
that.
been sanctioned.
But I'm not going to jump the gun. Yeah, the Viper 3 is not bad. I tried it out. It was not bad. I made the mistake of selling it and buying the Viper 4, which, forgive me, Viper 4, garbage. The Viper 3 is much better handling. Not getting much out of it for the Viper 3. Maybe a little bit better shields. But the Cobra actually has... Well, hello! I heard something, and then I looked down, and it's like, they're shooting people.
Landing gear deployed.
Put on the blinders. It's not my business. Viper 3 is not a bad ship. I had one of those for a while. I've had Sidewinder, Cobra, Eagle, Viper Mark 3, Viper Mark 4. I had an Asp Explorer.
Touchdown.
I had a Diamondback Explorer. Diamondback Explorer's not bad. Asp Explorer was really good. I loved that ship. Good jump range, good for those courier missions. Grab from here, go from there. It's like really far away. I eventually sold my my Asp Explorer for a Python. Fell in love with it. Love the Python. Good handling, decent weaponry, good cargo space. It's the Millennium Falcon of Elite Dangerous. It's a big enough ship that you can feel like a big, impressive person, but it's not so big that it's doesn't handle. I've had a Chieftain, loved it, recommend it if you're going to do combat. It's got really good handling, but its shields aren't that great, so you got to get really hull tanky and put a bunch of like shield buffers on it. And then I traded a Cobra, I traded a Diamondback Explorer, and my Chieftain, all three, to get this. My Type 7, I had one of those for a while as well. I like that. That's what kind of got me interested in cargo, freight, and running. But I really enjoy the Type-9. I like the peaceful relaxation of, oh, I'm going to grab 800 tons of cargo and fly over there. Alright, so I bought all that crap for 41. And it sells over here for 340. I'm making 179,000 credit profit. That's not much. What do you have for ships? A Sidewinder. An Eagle. A Hauler. I did have one of these. Don't. No. If you don't get a hauler, just go for an adder. It's a little bit better. I mean, sure, it's got a little bit better jump range, but it's... no. Wait, now that I did that... Ovid, Opla... Magnek. I find. Yeah, it is. So I've heard, but how much do you make with your hauler transporting, like, I don't know, 12 people? Gotta pay that fine I got. I try to keep up with my fines. 1975er or 1975. I'm just gonna call you that. That's a little bit easier. How long have you been playing Elite? Go ahead and drop a year on me. I'd like to hear how long you've been playing. I love hearing from other people who play this game because some people I say, yeah, I play Elite Dangerous, and they go, what? Space trucking. What? Just Google it. Oh, let's see. There is another station nearby. In our orbital. No trade, just taxi when ships all over the show. It's not bad. Pop my neck a bit. Oh, that one felt good. Yeah, it's just... I had a hauler for a while, and the second I could afford a Cobra, I did. And the Cobra can do everything the hauler can, and then some. I could do it. I could do it, but it involves planetary landing. Oh. Well, I've been following Elite Dangerous for a while, and I wanted to get it as soon as it released, but I just didn't have the funding for it. They don't have anything here. Alright, so I'm gonna shoot over to Gemini, Gemar Orbital, and see if perhaps maybe they have more ships. I know one of these stations here has size 6.
Ship released. You are clear to depart.
Oh, you were talking about the old Elite, back in the 80s. Yes. Yes. Not a lot of people realize it's been around since then. there was an old game called Elite. Or like they had like an Elite Dangerous game back in the day that was essentially an old PC game, and it was very like you were flying these geodesic shapes. And it was quite interesting concept at that point in time, but not a lot of people played it. It was a cool idea, and it just disappeared off the face of the earth, as far as I could tell, or at least in my neck of the woods. But after a while, some people started coming back to the whole idea of, yeah, we like this exploration, we like these massive universe-style games. And everyone's all like, oh, well, this is like such and such and such and such. It's like, kinda.
Frameshift drive charging.
This is a more friendly
4,
kind of a game,
3, 2,
similar to like
engage.
Star Citizen. That's what I was thinking. Star Citizen is if they can get that out and have it like run well and not have you like have to shell out $300 or $400 to get into the game, yeah, I'd play Star Citizen. BBCB. Oh, so you're in the UK. Well, greetings from here in the States, as you call it. I'm over here in the US. Yeah. I have an old, somewhere around here, I've got an old gray, it's a Protege 1660. Old beat up laptop. I mean, I decided, oh, I'm just going to fire this up and see what it's running. Fired it up, turned it on. Windows 95. It's like, oh, you hurt me. Yep, over the pond. Oh, but God, I fired up that old PC. 95. Wait, what? Windows 1995. How about we upgrade? Upgrade? I got to Windows 98 and that's where it stopped. It started having battery issues and I just Googled to see how much it was for a replacement battery, something salvaged or spare. People want way too much for an old battery that no one's going to use.
Scan detected.
Hey, don't you scan me. I'm flying an empty ship. Don't scan me. Although I was tempted to take a job. It was back when I was doing that mission where I was supposed to transfer like 4,000 or 5,000 tons of cargo from one station to another. The ZX-81. Yeah. We did. We did.
Landing successful. Engines disengaged.
Alright. I am here. No, don't buy fuel. You don't need it. Sidewinder. Adder. Eagle. Yay. We're coming up right at 1 hour for this stream. So I'm thinking about calling it. Been to Sagittarius A. I think I shot through there a long time ago. Back when I was running my Asp Explorer. I think I had a passenger run that wanted to go there, and they paid quite well. Yes, I have been to Sag A. Here, let me fire up my star map. I did bookmark a couple of places I've been to. Like, I tried to bookmark, like, as far out as I've gone. Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah, now that I'm over here at Hercules, now it shows me the jumps I can make to get to Syria. So I could have taken that job and... why'd you do that to me? So I've been to the Satya Test Hub. I haven't been to Soho yet. But I've mainly just been in this little cluster, as I call it, my bubble. Like I've done some jump missions from point A to point B, nothing too big. If that was a request to go to Sagittarius A, I may do that in the next episode. As you can see, I've actually got Seoul on my map. You can see it down there. Seoul. And if I go over here, I could just punch. Why didn't I just do this? I could just punch it in here. There it is. Earth. So we have the Abraham Lincoln Station, Li Kuanzhao. There was just a few jumps with a pimped out Diamondback Explorer. Yeah, Diamondback Explorer, if you work on it, gets... I'm not quite for sure what its max jump range is. It was something like 30, 40 light years. I think you could, like, if you engineered it, you can get 40. But with my Diamondback, or not my Diamondback, my Asp Explorer, I was getting 40, almost 50 light years. I loved it. I can go there if I want to, and it's only one jump. I could go to Earth. You know what? That's how I'm going to end this episode. We're going to Earth, boys. I don't want to hit it, but I can go there. Just something I wanted to do for a while.
Landing coupler disengaged. Clear for departure.
Never tell me the odds. Han Solo would say. I hate that beeping. That's not what I said. I didn't want to go to Ovid. I wanted to go to Seoul. Oh, wow. Whoops. Sorry about that, guys. That's a miscalculation. A fairly big miscalculation. Oh, God, that's awful. 10 jumps to Seoul.
Frameshift drive charging.
How about I just jump to Opala, whatever? Yeah, definitely going into the bloopers. Yep. I'm not going to do a video of a bunch of bloopers or anything like that, because if you watch the video, there was a section that I kept cutting in and out where my sister, who had decided to borrow one of my controllers, took it in the other room to use on her PlayStation, and proceeded to keep kicking me out of my game to the login screen. And I'm going the wrong way. Yay! Kind of my own little loop of shame. Which, with a ship this big, the loop of shame is quite a large one. And yes, this is being played on a HOTAS system. I'm going to try to do a better job of setting up my camera so you can actually see my rig. That is the proper term for it, a rig, right? Because I've been calling it that for a while, and people kind of look at me weird. Check out my new rig, yeah! We don't call it that no more. Oh, okay. Then again, as far as I'm concerned, this is the first real video I've posted and I'm recording of me doing this. So depending on how well it's received depends on whether or not I'm going to make more. But it will try to be a weekly thing. This is mine's called the coffee table. Do you have a Type 9? Is that what you're trying to say here? I was a little concerned about playing this, doing live streams, because the coffee table is your rig. Gotcha, gotcha. I actually went to Walmart and bought it was like a $14 tray table to set my HOTAS on, because for the longest time I was using a bar stool with a box on top of it because I didn't have a little side table. I'm sitting in a very nice present that my girlfriend got me. She's like, well, I know I keep stealing your chair to play my game, and I know you hate sitting on the bar stool, so I bought you this. She bought me a almost a $200 Serta office chair. I love it. Memory foam, nice soft cushions. So she spoils me, but I turn around and spoil her right back. I love my little one. And yes, I did say this during the recording, just so that way I can tag her in this video later and have her embarrassed and blush knowing that hundreds of people are going to hopefully watch this video. Just to embarrass her.
Landing permission granted. You are clear for approach to pad 09er. Automated docking assist is now in progress.
got a friend of mine who is wanting to do videos like this, but not on Elite. He wanted to play Ark Survival and get all of my friends together to play this video, and it's like, have you seen... I watched some of their videos. I'll drop a reference to them a couple times, a couple of my videos. Neebs Gaming. They do a bunch of videos of them playing Ark, and some of the stuff's scripted, some of it's not. But he wanted to do something like that, really fun, making fun of Ark Survival while playing Ark Survival. It's like, okay, that's kind of cool, but trying to get a group of like 9 people together to play it at the same time with all of our schedules is... it's like herding cats, if anyone's heard that expression. Or spinning plates. It's impossible. Especially with my new work schedule. I've got 4 or 5 12-hour shifts every week. Those are fun. So the thought did occur to me, I might be able to sneak this rig into my work, set it up in one of the back offices.
Landing gear
If
deployed.
there's 2-3 hours where nothing happens and I'm just sitting there on my phone. And now that I've said that, I can't show this video to my boss. So that's now a thing.
Landing complete. Deploying ground services.
Please tell me you have something better. Ooh, they have 6 ships. Diamondback Explorer. Diamondback Scout. Adder, Hauler, Eagle, and Sidewinder. I may get a Diamondback Explorer. I've only got 5 points. But I may get it. But not right now. That will be for another time. So, I am going to call it here. Put my big beast into the hangar and call it a night for him. And I'm going to end the recording here. Next time we start, I may or may not have that Diamondback Explorer. I may or may not have something better. So until then, go ahead and leave a like, share, comment. I'd love to hear some ideas for ship names. I'd love to hear some ideas for things you want to see me do on this channel or on these videos, etc., the usual YouTube spiel. But until then, I'll see y'all later.